think there. Yeah, yeah. right, parents and family, students, welcome to promotion. You may be seated.
There are no more seats up here?
No.
Really?
I am after you, right?
The order changed.
Oh.
Right, please find your seat. We have some balcony seats that are available. Clap once if you can hear my voice. Clap twice if you can hear my voice. 3 times. All right. Welcome, students, families, friends, and the rest of the Marina community. Thank you all for joining us for our promotion this year. Very quickly, I want to give you a heads up about the restrooms. We have the ladies' restroom on this side to my right, and the boys' restroom over to my left. For those of you still texting your friends and family coming in, there's balcony seats at the top, stairwells on the side to go up to the balcony, and families and friends can sit at the top. All right? I'll wait for the friends to calm down. So, we have a lot of student speakers. The first one I want to introduce on stage, give her a round of applause, Lauren.
Welcome to Marina's Middle School Promotion Ceremony. My name is Lauren, and that is Kansas, and we will be your ceremony. For easy translation in Chinese, Spanish, or Arabic, the phone numbers and pens can be found on the back of the program. Before we begin the ceremony, I want to please remind everyone that today is a day to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. And so I ask everyone in attendance to be positive in your words and actions. Students and their families have worked hard to get this moment. Please refrain from causing any disruption during the student and staff speeches. We will pause the promotion if this becomes a concern. Thank you all in advance for making this a day of celebration and recognition of all students and their hard work. Marina Middle School also respectfully acknowledges the Vermont alums, the original inhabitants of what is now the San Francisco Peninsula. Thank you for coming out and sharing this special event. We want to go over some important information. Please put your phone on silent and refrain from talking. We don't want to interrupt the ceremony. In case of emergency, Marina staff will report your exit from the area. Again, the bathrooms are located behind you next to the entrance door. Thank you for your attention to the ceremony guidelines. I would now like to invite Miss Marissa to the stage.
Hello, my name is Ms. Marissa, and I teach the Autism Focused Special Day class at Marina. And I would like to hand it over to one of our phenomenal 8th grade students to welcome our principal to the stage.
Ferris, come join me.
I understood. Knock, knock. Go! Now that I have you all captivated, I'd like to introduce our principal, Mr. Harris.
Thank you, Paris. Good evening, family, friends, teachers, students. Today is a celebration of your hard work, your growth, your resilience, and the beginning of the next exciting chapter of your journey. I am so proud to stand before you knowing that the challenges you face and the progress you've made have been tremendous. Each of you walk across this stage, not just as students, but as young adults. But before we send you off to high school, I want to leave you with one message, one idea I want you to carry after this day. And that is the power you have to choose what is right over what is easy. Now, I know it's easier said than done. The easy path often whispers promises of less conflict, less effort, less attention, but the easy path rarely leads to greatness. The easy path avoids responsibility. It looks the other way when someone is being bullied. It stays silent when something is unfair in the world. It lets your potential go unused. Doing what is right takes courage. It means standing up when it's uncomfortable. It means admitting mistakes and making them right. It means helping others, even when no one is watching. It means working hard, not because someone is forcing you to, but because you believe in what you are doing. And here's the thing. Every time you choose what's right over what is easy, you get stronger. Your voice becomes louder, your impact is deeper, and the world becomes just a little bit better. Middle school has given you many tests, not just in math and science, but in friendships, in perseverance, and integrity. You've had moments to choose between easy and the easy way out or the right way forward. As your principal, I've seen you grow more confident in choosing the latter. That's what leadership looks like. That's what character is. That's what the world needs more than ever. And it's exactly what this class has about. So as you step into high school with bigger opportunities, greater responsibilities, and yes, harder choices, I challenge you to remember that the right thing isn't always easy, and the easy thing isn't always right, but your future will be built by the choices you make and when no one is watching. We believe in you, we're proud of you, and we can't wait to see the world you'll help shape. Congratulations, freshmen. Now, I will hand it over to the great, the phenomenal, the beautiful, Miss H.
Good afternoon, 8th grade, or should I say freshmen. It's hard to believe the school year is coming to a close. As your grade level administrator, I've had the privilege of watching you grow, not just academically, but also as individuals. You've shown resilience, creativity, leadership, and heart. Middle school isn't always easy, but you made it through with courage and community. Whether it was in the classroom, on the stage, on the court, on the yard, or in the hallway, you guys have all left your mark at Marina Middle School. As you step into high school, take with you the lessons, the friendships, and the confidence that you have built here. Keep asking questions, keep showing up, and most importantly, keep being yourself. Once a penguin, always a penguin. Represent our community with pride wherever you end up going. Like penguins huddled strong and tight, you faced each challenge, showed your might. Now waddle forward, brave and true. The world is waiting just for you. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2025. Your future is bright. Thank you. I will hand it back to Lauren and Kim. We are very excited to be standing here today and celebrating with all of you. It's been a long journey to promotion, and we feel grateful to be representing the class of 2025. Marina Middle School has been an important place for all of us. It is nice to be in a place that cares about us and our future. If it wasn't for our teachers scolding us and being kind to us, a lot of us would not have made it here today.
Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, Marina Middle School teachers and staff.
To say a little more about what it's like to be a Marina Middle Schooler, I want to invite Adriel, Ninon, Carlos to the podium. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Adriel Carlos. Before I share anything, take a quick look around you. Notice all the friendships you made, the teachers that have educated us, and our dear parents that have helped us, raised us, and cared for us to be where we're at today. Give them a round of applause for paving the path into the next year beginning. Time really does fly. It's crazy to think that the first time I walked into Marina was 3 years ago. I want you all to rewind time and think about how you felt then. I especially remember the morning chaos in the yard and the awkward silence that came with new people in class. I would listen to the attendants for my horribly mispronounced names. Ariel, a drill, a dress, a drelly. I was thinking all day to myself, why'd I even come? Around a month later, I decided it would be a great idea to join Jeremy's guitar class. The hour less sleep did not make me want to go back, but there I was in Mr. Jones' office being handed my new schedule. When I walked into guitar the next day, I had no idea who anyone was or what they were even doing. And they were already talking about some concerts. That was another excuse for me to beg Jones to drop out. Looking back, staying guitar was the greatest decision I made at Marina. Not only did I learn how to play guitar, I also created friendship, and I became a more resilient student. With this newfound resiliency, I'm facing my fear of sharing with you all. Throughout these 3 years at Marina, we've all been resilient, pushing through many circumstances. Maybe it was waking up on Mondays where we had to think about sitting in class, or it could have been the project which developed the gray hairs on the top of our heads. Me specifically, there were the many moments where I tripped walking up the stairs with the people behind me thinking, did he forget how to walk? Look around, find a teacher here. Deep down they are thinking about resiliency in the form of having to endure a bunch of bratty middle schoolers. Let's look forward though. At least we have the summer to be free, to relax, to have fun. I say this until I find myself at a summer program. But through the hard times, we pushed through and now we finally made it here. With the resiliency all of us kept, we are closing in on this chapter and flipping the page to the next. As I conclude, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for supporting me. I would also like to appreciate everyone here for making these 3 years filled with abundance and memories. Sometime down the road, we'll reunite and reminisce about the silly moments, the growth, and struggles. But for now, for class of 2025, congratulations. Remember this ceremony as a milestone of growth. Thank you all for everything. Next to the podium is Amy Guan and Judy Chen.
Good afternoon, parents, guardians, teachers, and of course, Marina's class of 2025. Many of you may already know who we are, but for those who don't, I'm Judy Chen.
And I'm Annie Vaughn.
The first thing
thing I want to do is give a huge round of applause for the very hardworking, very sincere, very talented Mr. Jones!
He has been an essential part of our lives, and these succeeding days have not been easy.
For the past 3 years, each and every one of you have faced challenges that push you beyond your limits.
You have overcome tough problems, and finally, here we are, together and ready to walk the path to day, receiving a certificate that marks the end of a milestone.
Middle school has been a meaningful part of our lives. It's where we learn some of the most important lessons that shape who we are.
Every moment helps support us in its own way.
The roughest part of middle school that I can recall was the transition from 7th grade to 8th grade. Out of literally nowhere, the best teachers I've ever met disappeared and vanished. I was so devastated to find out about their new jobs at different schools. Their absence left me stunned, and I thought I was going to have the hardest time in history. But I was wrong. This year, my teachers have been so understanding and extremely funny. You know who you are. And I absolutely adore every single teacher that I have talked to. Thank you guys for making my middle school an unforgettable experience. Personally, I would like to thank the people who got me to where I am today. My family, especially my awesome sister. My teachers, Ms. Zhu, Ms. Taylor, and Mr. Fan, and the friends who stood by me no matter what. I can't be more grateful for you all.
The hardest aspect of my 3 years here is today. I truly did not realize how fast time passes until the last few moments of laughter and memories these closing days. I fear the endless overwhelming task my future awaits. I fear separation. Leaving this place, knowing that the familiar faces walking through the halls will soon fade. Although my eyesight was never the best, and life was just a bunch of blurry images to me, I could probably say that today I see you all clearly. Not because I got contact, but because everyone here is shining brightly in my eyes, no matter if we're close or not. I am honored by the voices I have never heard before, and nostalgic of the daily conversations held in the hallways. I'd like to give my utmost gratitude to the people who have treated me with nothing but kindness. My loving family, teachers, and especially my long-time established and new budding friendships.
Putting aside our differences, I've seen immense growth in each and every one of you. As students, we've matured, but as people, we've truly flourished. When we all part ways and leave middle school behind, we have to remember that high school isn't just another school. It's a future full of possibilities.
You still have many yearbooks to receive, and more pages for further signatures to include.
Yes, we'll meet new faces, and yes, we'll connect with new people. But we shouldn't let distance turn us into strangers. This is your reminder that growth isn't always loud. It's quiet, steady, and often unnoticed.
And just because your success isn't celebrated doesn't mean it's not real. So don't stop moving forward.
Thank you all for being patient with us, for believing in us, and for motivating us when we lost our direction. To the class of 2025, this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something brand new.
Let's carry what we've learned and continue growing in every way we can together.
This was Andy and Jimmy. Thank you for listening.
Next up, Young T.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to start off my speech by asking you all a question. How many times this year have you felt like giving up? Maybe it was on a test or a project you've been working on. Personally, it's the dreaded Monday morning, and I'm sure you all can relate. The alarm goes off, and your weekend freedom vanishes into thin air, and suddenly you're expected to behave like a responsible human being once more. And that alone has made me question all my life decisions. Yet somehow we've overcame these challenges. That tiny heroic decision to crawl out of bed instead of throwing the alarm across the room has brought us here today. So honestly, give yourself a round of applause. Life is like climbing a mountain. You have to slowly and carefully navigate your way to the top. It's hard, it's tiring, and there are going to be setbacks. Yet we keep climbing, knowing that the view at the top is worth every step. If the steps up the mountain are travel for a sports team or auditioning for a play, chase it with the optimism that everything will work out. If you knew just how steep the climb was or all the ways that you could fall, you might never take the first step. So have faith in yourself, embrace your inexperience, and keep taking leaps forward. Even while knowing you won't always land perfectly. Because on your way up the mountain, as you continue taking leaps of faith, you will inevitably land on a rock, causing you to stumble and lose your footing. That's when doubt sets in. You may think, it'd be so much better if I could just reach the top of the mountain without having to do the climbing part. But would it? It'd be so much better. I'd like to point out, if we could just receive our diplomas without working for it, it'd be meaningless. Where's the risk and reward? Where's the challenge? There's no ultimate feeling of satisfaction. The diploma you're receiving today means so much to you, precisely because of all the struggles and setbacks you had to endure. So as you climb the mountain of life, just know it's not going to be easy, but it's exactly the pain you endure that makes reaching the view that much more meaningful. So when you do inevitably fall, always remember, just keep climbing. Thank you. I'll hand it over to Marina.
Thank you, Gongxi. We would now like to welcome our student athlete representative, Marley Williams, to the podium.
Thank you for coming and showing love to the class of 2025. My name is Marley Williams, and I am a proud honor graduate MVP multi-sport athlete. During my 3 years at Marina, I have gained genuine guidance and care from my counselor, Mr. Jones, understanding and compassion from my vice principal, Ms. H, and experienced kindness and empathy from my favorite teacher, Ms. Henson. With all their compassion and dedication, they made sure I was never overlooked or discouraged and always ensured that my voice was heard and my contributions were recognized. Thank you for using your platforms to encourage and advocate for your students. Throughout my 3 years at Marina, I have learned to keep my circle small and close. Alyssa, Camden, Casey, Lauren, Millette, and Yanni, thank you for being some of the greatest people I've ever met. With smiles that light up in every room that you guys are in, with humor that will having you guys laugh until your stomach hurts, with always being alive at the party and making efforts to help each other keep our energy. You guys never made me feel alone and made sure your energy was good and contagious. Thank you for friendship and sisterhood. As for my supportive and good-looking family, because these genes definitely have been working, brain, beauty, and a dash of competitive sportsmanship is what I'm able to showcase at Marina. I want you all to know that you are the best student I could ever ask for. Thank you for protecting me with all your superpowers. And with that being said, there is one human being that stands tall and proud, and makes sure to be the loudest in every room when it comes to me, my mom. Mom, I appreciate everything that you have done for me. You have made my entire middle school experience better and amazing. You made sure everything I went through that you were right there with me. You opened so many doors for me and have been my biggest supporter. Thank you for calling me champ. Lastly, I'd like to thank myself because I'm here standing tall with my head held high, accomplished and fashionable and prepared for my next life's achievement. High school has come with up when it comes to me because I'm coming in and making noise letting the champ is here. Wow, I've always wanted to do a TED Talk, so I'm just gonna pretend that this is close enough. After a journey of battling the downs and embracing the ups, we finally reached the end of this chapter and the start of our next chapter. First and foremost, I want to give a special thank you to Mr. Jones for giving me this opportunity and supporting all of us through middle school. Continuing on, I want to share some moments of my journey. I think we can all agree that our first year felt like a prank. We had a temporary principal, and half of the teachers didn't show up or disappeared without a trace. Things are so out of control that we were notorious for our loud hallways and humiliating. But fortunately, we pulled through. Our seventh grade year was like our progressive era. We had more teachers, rules, a principal, and things were back in control. This year, I noticed that we were already looking forward to our next steps. The exciting, tense, and often talked about topic, applying to high school. I remember when I started my first application, I scrolled down a list that seemed way too long. Then I realized it falls under the category of required. Immediately, I was intimidated and stressed out because this wasn't the type of work I'm familiar with. But I continued regardless. I didn't think it was too bad at first. That is, until I started blanking out on every question that I came across. Plus the mandatory visits and interviews that interfered with my schedule. It became a major challenge that felt never ending at some point, and I'd be shadowed with concerns. Time management skills are essential in this situation, so I advise you to plan ahead. Despite all the difficulties, I still continued. The reason? Hope and mantra, but mostly hope, that all of this effort would pay off somehow. As time went on, I noticed that I gradually adapted to the process, and my mindset started shifting from pessimism to optimism. The doubts I once held were rewritten as positive reflections. A pivotal point in this journey was realizing the importance of confidence, optimism, and consistent effort. Together, these aspects fostered a growth mindset that helps me push through challenges. As a result, I was able to proudly showcase myself to others in a way I had aspired to. But I also want to mention that many times I don't get the outcome that I hoped for, and you may relate too. However, it doesn't lessen the value of your efforts. It's an indirect message that encourages growth. Like Kathleen Glasgow said, growth happens not in perfection, but in messy acts of time. Reflecting on these past 3 years, we faced unexpected challenges and a number of setbacks. Yet, through it all, we persevered and achieved many things many of us didn't think we were capable of. The ability to persevere through hardship will empower you to become a stronger individual, and that's what defines true resilience. I'm incredibly proud of all of our achievements, and I'm excited to see what we will accomplish in our next goal. Before we part, I still want to share my appreciation. I want to thank all of my friends. I'll continue to cherish the memories we've made, even the small and awkward ones. Thank you to my amazing, hardworking parents who have never stopped believing in me and are the foundation of who I've become. Thank you to all the teachers, since you are the ones who prepared us for our next steps. And thank you everyone for growing up with me, teaching me lessons, and contributing to my growth. I am Shubha Chen, and this is me leaving my final mark at Marina Middle School. Thank you.
Next to say future your next girls community.
afternoon, everyone. Before I start my speech, I would like to ask a question. Who looked at themselves in the mirror before they came here? Everyone, right? You wanted to look presentable and good for this one of a lifetime moment. Yet, the journey to this moment was not easy. And not everybody knows the struggles you have overcome. All those downfalls keep you stopping from becoming the best version of you. Knowing you are practically here, but even more the people who were always there for you, your family, your friends. Look at how far you have come. That many times you tell yourself, I'm not going to make it. Or maybe you had those negative feelings, but you still did. You made it. For me, this path was not always easy. I had to make choices that I always put giving up as an option. And that never stopped me, and it shouldn't either for me. But through all these moments, there was always a woman there for me. Since I was born and until this day, my mother. I thank you for always being there on my lowest and highest. And you never let me give up and left my side. You are the most loyal person I know. Not only her, but also my brother. He teaches me how to always take the best out of myself and to always find a way when it seems that there's none. You guys teach me that time is valuable, that I should always stay strong. I am more than glad to have you in my life. In the end, life is about the moments we will never forget, the people we love, and the lessons we carry with us. So what is stopping you from making those times shine like diamonds? Sometimes things don't go as planned, things don't go as planned, and the world feels unfair. But those unplanned moments can teach us a lifetime memory. Through every struggle, every tear, and every smile, we grow. We find strength in places we never thought we could. And we learn that even in the darkest times, we can always find light and make it brighter. Thank you to all my teachers, especially Ms. Hanson and Mr. Jones. Thank you for helping us and being there for us and helping me through the school year. I am yearning and may all of you be greater than yourself and remember, when you think it's never going to end, you have one more step.
Next up to speak is Cindy.
Good afternoon, everyone. They say when nerves are public speaking, you should take deep breaths and picture success. I hyperventilated and picture myself falling off the stage. Yeah, thanks a lot, people. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Simi. Before I start, let's give a round of applause to our amazing class of 2025. Graduating from middle school is kind of like finishing a long group project where half the time you know what you're doing or what's going on, and the other half is just helping someone brought snacks. Okay, but through the process, I did learn quite a lot. You all remember the good old days when half the teachers were missing, no principal, and random police cars were parked outside? Yeah, that was an interesting year. I mean, honestly, paper was a rough one that I'll never forget. But hey, so through all the chaos, confusion, and Google Docs that mysteriously deleted themselves, we made it. I know, it wasn't easy, and I promise you that it'll never be. But they all said it would be okay. So I guess we just gotta trust the process. Or not. Okay, enough with the sarcasm. This next part is from the bottom of my heart. Some of you might not know this, but I applied to 5 private schools. And I didn't get to a single one. Yeah, it hurt a lot. For a while, I felt like I wasn't good enough. Like all the effort I put in didn't matter. I felt like I just threw it away. And I felt empty. I kept questioning myself. What did I do wrong? So I threw myself into research, watching videos, joining webinars, and reading articles about building passion projects and writing college essays, just trying to find the answers. And after a while, I began to realize what I could have done better. Yeah, there were things I missed, things I didn't know or didn't start at that time. But the most important thing that I came to understand was that none of their judgments define who I am. Why should I let their words decide how I look at myself? And why should I let that be the end of what I can become? I'm not here to give anyone peace life advice, because honestly, I'm still figuring things out myself. But I know some of you are also upset about your high school placement, and that's valid. All I'm trying to say is that even if you didn't end up wearing twins, you can still make something great out of it. As long as you try and don't stop learning, that is all that really matters. Sometimes we get so caught up in planning the future, we forget to enjoy what's right in front of us. The small things, laughing with your friends, hanging out after school, even the random moments in class you'll never forget. Those are the things that stay with you. So take the time to be present. Enjoy these moments while you have them. And seriously, take those photos with your friends. You'll be glad you did. And maybe things didn't go exactly how I pictured, but I'm still working hard every single day to achieve my goals. And I am proud of how far I've come. But I know I didn't get here alone. Every bit of growth I had, it was made possible because of the people around me who stood by me, encouraged me, and believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. So before I go, I want to give a few special thanks to those I met on the way. To my friends, you all made these 3 years life-changing and fun. There are moments that I will never forget. And I'm going to miss you all. To my track and field teammates, thank you for cheering me on and always making practice something I look forward to. Thank you for the wonderful season. To all my teachers, thank you for being there and supporting me through middle school. I want to especially thank Mr. Jones, Ms. Henson, Ms. Taylor, and Mrs. Norolo. Your patience and guidance means so much to me. Each one of you will always have a special place in my heart. To my aunt, thank you for seeing the potential in me before I saw it in myself. Your encouragement is a spark that keeps me chasing the things I love. I'll always be grateful for everything you've done to support and uplift me. And last but not least, to my family, thank you for standing by my side even when I doubted myself. And thank you for always pushing me to do my best. I wouldn't be here without you all. And this is the end for now. I wish you all the very best in high school, and this is Cindy signing out. Thank you, Cindy. Before we start with the reading of the names, we wanted to acknowledge the Jamie Canello PE Award recipients. This award honors excellent performers in PE who are great examples for their peers in being leaders and demonstrating great sportsmanship. Their names will be engraved on a perpetual trophy that lives in the PE trophy case. Also, their names are now on the historical record of excellence at Marina Middle School. As I say your names, please stand. Quinton Walls, Adriel Ninon Carlos, and Maggie Brightville. You We now ask our principal, Mr. Harris, to please come up to the table for the handing out of the promotional certificates and advice to teachers. Starting out with Ms. Marissa to the podium for the reading of the names.
All right, Miss Marissa's class, please stand. Sophie Lou Fabella. Holden Perry. Ferris Poon.
I know, I'm gonna embarrass them. Yeah, but I want to see a video. That's fine.
Scarlett Spring Valdez. And Tanner C. you, Ms. Marissa's class. Please be seated. And we will welcome Ms. Ambry. All right, my advisory, please stand up.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, here we go. Marina 10. Mason Elkins.
It was vibing.
Brandon Gomez Cruz. All right, thank you, everyone. Edmund Lee. Benson Lane. Crystal Liu. Yuan Long. Jordan Matosoko. Vicente Ocampo. Efrain Ochoa. Jason Pitu. Adrian Torres. Jane Wells.
Other side of it.
All right. It has been an honor and pleasure to have been your teacher the past 3 years.
Oh, it goes by class.
So thank you for that. And congratulations. You may be seated. I would also like to welcome Mr. Hohenstein, filling in for Mr. Cirillo.
Yeah, Mr. Cirillo's class, please rise. Inside finals. Kara Moore. Sahar Engelbrecht. Hao Ming Lee. Alexa Martinez. Hannah Montemayor. Shirley Situ. Jaden Tam.
Situ. Ben Tran. Aisha Miguel. Aiden Wong. Amethyst Wu. Jason Wu. Tina Yan. Tom Yi. Jennifer Yi. Jamie Zen. Victor Zong. Mr. Cirillo's class, please be seated. Ms. Nina's class, please rise.
You have to do that shitty ass Galileo. You have to do that fucking shitty ass Galileo when it's letting that. That fucking Marina is way better.
Can my advisor please rise? Okay. Cassandra Chatterjee. Cindy Chan.
Lucas Q.
Lucas Q.
Oh yeah, Lucas!
Leslie Hernandez. Nathan Lam. Ian Lee. Taylor Dooley. Jackson McKinney. Candy King. Jasmine Long. Chitra Paul. Laurie Richardson. Andrew Pat. Pierre Hannah. Molly Williams. Jackson Luke. Lincoln Daisy. And Sandy Sue. My advisor announcement. I'd like to welcome Ms. Berwick filling in for Ms. Hendricks. Ms. Hendricks, advisory, please rise.
Matthew. Matthew's in his row.
Christopher Arullo. Mia
Marina, Camden Bay. Ryder Ramsey. Robert J. Vaughn. Justin Chavez. Emily Perez. Matthew Garcia Rodon.
Women's
Boydie
rap.
Lau. Bosco Lee. Brian Lee. Aiden Steyer. Eunice Dang. Matthew Dang. Congratulations, advisory. Please be seated. Mr. Pomponi's advisory, please rise.
Matthew.
Welcome Mr. Hellenstein, please remain.
Maggie Brightbill. Adriel Carlos. Evangeline Flanagan. Judy Chin. Ashley Gallegos. Junji Lee. Maggie Lee. Elizabeth Perez. Asmi Remedi. Jaden Rodriguez. Amalia Salvatore. Amna Singh. Ta Tran. Muhammad Usman. Jarvis Zhu. Zhao En Yu. Ivan Zhang. Justin Zhang. Cyrus Zhang. Upon your class, please take a seat. Mrs. Zhao's class, please rise. And for Mrs. Zhao, Ms. Burrow.
Yaen Chen.
you gonna give me?
Number one.
Anastasia. Leona Sue. Elaine Wu. Evan B. Vicky Wu.
Almost covered like it.
Ivan Yvonne. Selena Day. Felix Dow. Sophia Zhu.
I've never seen her in my life.
Congratulations, Mrs. Bowles, advisory committee seated. Mr. Sanchez, advisory committee, Czar, and Mr. Canada.
Coach Derek's coming. Coach Derek's coming.
Hello, everyone. Mr. Sanchez's class, Miss Karen's class, and Miss Chan's class, please rise. Derek King. Adam Hassan. Susie Yang. Nathan Light. Yahoo Wang. Leon Taylor. Catherine Liu. Michael Tan. Serena T. Jackson Beauty. David Lee. Congratulations. Mr. Secretary, Ms. Cavalier, and Ms. Prince, class may be seated. Next,
Doyle class, please rise.
Yarnick!
Yarnick Terriers Christian. Eileen Chen. Delenn Yuan. Annie Guan. Johnny Guan. Jacob Lau. Rani Luo. Melanie Maya.
Austin Nguyen.
I do.
Natalie Schweber. Kelly Tutu. Dylan Chu. Oscar Josiah. Janelle Lee. Yuan Yu.
Diddler. Diddler.
Vamsi Singh. Leo Zhao. Felix Zhu. Join our class, please be seated. Welcome Mr. Hellenstein back to the stage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I adopted this advisory class, and they have been nothing but rainbows and sunshine ever since we walked into my room.
Come on with me.
All hitters, this group right here. First off, Shu Hua Chen. Bernice Cho. Leilani Aikwood. MJ. Lucy Gao. Terrence Jin. Five and one. Johnson Hernandez. Jesse Wong. Terrence Wong. Sabeel Khan. Sylvia Kwon. Katie Garcia. Excelsis Lansing. Joanna Lee. Nathan Liu. Diana Parcero. Orlandi Robbins. Evan Yu. Palestine's advisory, please take a seat. Mr. Schilder's advisory, please rise.
Oh my god.
Mahmoud Alvin. Samantha Bell. Kel Foley.
Go! Go! Hey, that's my QB.
Casey Keith. Jimmy DeWitt. Raylan Pereira. Ellie Hughes. Elijah Jones. Evan Paul. Ricardo Cupchi. Kira Quad. Justin Liu. Ian Miller. Jeff Collins. Ryan Santiago. Ismael Sosa Farfan. Piper Chan. Martin Wu. Joshua Yu. Lillian Jones. Liu Jones. Vivian Jones. Let's go ahead and bring up Miss Padilla's class before Shoulders class sits down. Miss Padilla.
All right, Ms. Padilla's advisor would like to stand up. Emilio Bell. Katina King. George Allen. Johnny Ho.
Hearing me. Hearing me. Hearing me. Hi, lady. Follow me. Rudolph me. Shirley Lynn. Oliver Wong. Carlos Nicholas. Please clap, please rise. Lonai L. Bardry. One. Ruby one. Dejuan one. Taylor Hall. Mohammed Hanifa. Jenny Lee. Irene Lee. Alyssa Moss. Celine Brianne Martin. Magali Maria.
Why do you want to talk?
Grant Collins. Evan Seaton. V. Blue. Jake Wong. Michael Yu. Nikki Yu. Katie Jen.
He's trying to throw it at us, bro.
Good afternoon, family, friends, staff, class of 2025. If you don't know who I am after 3 years, hearing my voice or chasing me down on the track, I'm Mr. Jones, 8th grade counselor for Campus Club. You're a scheduled training negotiator, part-time therapist, and on occasion, some people's bestie. Well, class of 2025, you made it. You made it to middle school, a place that can sometimes feel like an emotional roller coaster with no seatbelts, and yet here you are. Still standing and thriving, still asking if you can stay in my office and not go far.
You done, bro?
But let's rewind. You entered the building 3 years ago as sixth graders. Some of you were nervous, some excited, and few of you looked confused. Still look confused, some of you. So let's be honest, we all went through a surprise area.
Not sure.
And we didn't know what we were going to be expecting. A school rebuilt with a new administration, there not enough teachers, substitutes galore, and a whole lot of uncertainty. Can we quiet it down a little bit? Thank you. You sat through long-term subs who didn't know what they were teaching. You missed academic content you should have had, and yet you didn't let it define you. You've grown into students who know how to advocate for yourself. Sometimes a little too well, just to get out of class because your best friend isn't in it, or you have options. You became resilient, brave, funny, loud, too loud, but most importantly, you became yourself. You leaned on each other, you showed up for one another, and you transformed the building into a place you just had to go to, into a new age community you helped shape. From August till June, I won't forget the Mr. Jones, can I switch my class? That changed daily. Some of y'all could have gotten Oscars for your performances, Oscar Eaton's Oscar. Some of y'all tried to convince me that being in this class or this one would make your grade change. Then once I looked deeper into it, it was just a ploy for you to be in the same class as your crush or your bestie. But what I will say and always remember, the real stuff. Laughter at lunch, whether it was some of you earballing with basketball jump shot, Jaden, Matthew, Evan, completely missing your volleyball net, Jesse, Mandy, Alyssa, and Kaylee, dropping the football when we were wide open, Osmond, Ryder, Verlander, Charles, or just your regular antics that seem to make me break my professional character, Terrence. Fond memories of the hallway check-ins where I would sit next to you, crisscross applesauce, or triangle, so you didn't feel alone. The venting about specific teachers, constant pop-ups, visits to say hey or just get a piece of candy. Truly gonna miss those, but mostly the tears in my office when things got hard, when life got hard. I will always remember those and also encourage and to grow. This year you were tested, not by Mrs. math class or Ferguson's essays, but in life. And you passed lessons no textbook could teach. You learned to speak even when your voice shook. You learned to push through discomfort and sometimes boredom because you knew the goal was bigger. You learned that asking for help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And most importantly, you learned that showing up as your real authentic self is the most powerful thing you can do. So now that you've gotten your certificates that I made, I hope y'all like them. I hope you know and remember, Marina didn't make you. You made Marina. You brought the swagger like Chuck, a vibe as chill as eagles,
and did it all with a smile and baby faces. But you brought the memories and also the vibe I checked that off to. Class of 2025, all of you are bolder than you think, more brilliant than you believe, and much more capable than you give yourself credit for. And also very irritating and annoying, but unforgivable. The sidewalks along Chestnut and Fillmore, the hallways, classrooms, and yard of Marina, but more so, room 125, my office, will be much different and much brighter than that. June 4th, I dreaded to say too much. I never showed or expressed my honest feelings about this day because truthfully, I didn't want it to be a reality. That I was saying farewell. I had to let you go and write the next chapters in your life story. So all 232 of y'all, without question, without my mind, are one of the most remarkable, resilient, and sassiest like Priscilla classes to ever walk the halls of Marina. I made this speech because we've been through together. We've been through a lot together. The highest highs, the lowest lows, and we've picked through years together, every second and every moment matters. I'll share a couple. Isabella, you fulfilled your seventh grade goal to talk to me, and because of that, I always look forward to those after-school check-ins and send-offs more than you know. You were the final smile I needed each day. Vivian, Cindy, Shula, your morning conversations always was the spark I needed to start the day. Whether it was a joke, a story, or a smile, you reminded me that every day is a new day, and the troubles of yesterday are behind us. Lane, our weekly check-in, starting in seventh grade with 2 million days, formed a rapport that will never be lost. Your quiet, shy self carries so much unspoken leadership, and know that you're a leader in the making, and you still own the goldfish. Okay? I want my goldfish. So Bill, you show a never give up attitude and a constant drive to prove you can do anything you set your mind to. That's the kind of energy that changes the world. And Marley, Lauren, Camden, and Yanni, you're the voices I needed at times, and also in a room full of noise. You're the embodiment of what it means to be strong, young, Black women. So, wisdom, respect, grace, strength, and attitude. You did it all and made it look easy even when it wasn't. But each of the 232, from the loud ones like Marley to the quiet ones like Rudolph, in your own unique way, you made these years unforgettable. Thank you for your time, your energy, your company, and your trust. But, almost done. Here's where I get taken. Okay, so get ready. There were days I wanted to call out from work because of stress or burnout. The feeling that I wasn't enough, that I wasn't doing enough. Those days came more often than I'd like to admit. But every single time, I remembered I had 232 reasons to show up. 232 reasons why I love this career and why I chose it in the first place. On the back of your programs, you'll see 232 names and those are the reasons I came to work. Focusing on just this year, I had moments, quiet, unseen, unspoken moments, when I questioned if I was doing enough. When the weight of this role felt a little heavier than usual. But in the few moments where just your presence reminded me that I was never walking this journey alone. Like when you linger after class to say hi, or when I sat alone quietly and silent, you came and sat next to me because I looked like I needed some company.
Or when you looked at my face and said, "You good, Mr. Jones?" That question, so simple yet so powerful, held more weight than you think. You saw me not as a school counselor behind a desk, but as a human being trying to be business. And in doing so, you gave me one of the greatest gifts anyone can offer: the truth, the feeling of being understood. I know I'm supposed to be the adult counselor, the one that's guiding you. But truth be told, class of 2025, there were days when you carried me. Days when I felt invisible, you saw me. Days where I doubted myself, you reminded me why I do this work. So, I thank you for the reminder I didn't know I needed. So here's my offering to you. I'm almost done. Don't let the world take away your capacity for kindness. Continue to ask the hard questions. Always look people in the eyes when you speak. Keep checking in with your friends, the adults too. Keep showing up, even when it feels like no one knows. Because someone does. I did. And I always will. Let me leave you with this. It's here to say goodbye. Not because I won't see you in the halls, but because I've grown so used to counting on you to remind me that this work matters. That you matter. Wherever you go, high school, college, the front lines, the big stage, the lab, remember, there was one little office on the first floor at Marina where your name mentioned, where your story mattered, and your presence made the world a better place. So, with that, I'm signing off. I'm locking my door for the last time this school year. I'm leaving the parking lot of Marina forever grateful. The universe allowed our doors to thank you. And whenever you feel stuck, uncertain, or afraid, remember what I wrote in your yearbook. You can check if you're moving. Keep moving forward. So everyone in the auditorium, or watching on the live stream, help me say this. Congratulations, class of 2025. This moment right here, it's yours. Until we meet again, with love and love always, Mr. Jones. I'd like to bring Mr. Harris to the stage. All right, the time has come. Let's give it up one more time for the class of 2025. Before you head out, I'll wait. Families, please stay seated while the students exit. After they have passed, please make your way out to the auditorium doors to celebrate with them, but let the students go first. Clear the hallways, the walkways, and let the students out first. Families, friends, the PTSA has a celebration at Marina. You are free to attend. See you all there. Students, you need to make your way out. Family, please stay seated.
I got a video of this.